Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Against the Storm, where today I think we're going to settle down on this tile. I know we get a little bit less food from bending our path than we would from just maintaining the straight northern line, but we also know, because we saw in the last episode, that there is a deed for winning a game in this terrain type, which apparently I've never done, and then this makes it much easier for us to hit this point of interest, or maybe both points of interest if they seem worthwhile. And I don't think it even adds a turn to our traversal, because we get to move 2 tiles each turn, right? So we just want to get adjacent to the seal. Going here and then going straight north from there gets us there in the same number of settlements. So yeah, let's go check out the Royal Woodlands. Okay, we don't really get to know a ton about what we're setting in with here. I think I like this starting group. So 10 bodies in total, a little bit of pottery to work with. Yeah, let's try something like that. This settlement will be the Pleasant Forest where nothing goes wrong. Obviously that's not going to fit. Nice town. This is the settlement of Nice Town, where nothing has ever been bad. If I turn this up to veteran, we're going to start seeing the thing before we've seen the tutorial for the thing. We're going to stick to pioneer until we get that level 6 upgrade so that we can, get the blight rot tutorial, and then we'll step it up. I think that makes sense. All right, so this, and with 4 points of stuff we're bringing in, we can start with extra villagers for only 1, and also some roots, I guess. Roots are useful. Yeah. Okay, so lizards and harpies. If I'm honest, I think the lizards and harpies are like the coolest 2 factions. I dig that they've gone for some unusual fantasy races here instead of just like the elves and dwarves that you see and everything. So the gift of the woodlands is that trees give more wood. Okay, that's cool. We also have a scavenging season here, bringing back double goods from glade events solved during drizzle, 25% chance. And strange visions. People who have housing have a 20% chance of doubling the yield of each production cycle. Okay, cool. Humid climate is going to increase our fuel consumption during the rain. And resources sacrificed in the hearth are also going to burn quicker. Ooh, if we get to hostility 4, we will get a blood flower every 90 seconds. We don't have any idea what a blood flower is still, do we? No. All right. Well, we'll find out someday. Hopefully not this day. Okay, source of clay early on and some berries. This is cool. And a total of 13 bodies. Pretty happy about that. Let me open the resolve windows up a little bit here. So pie is valuable, biscuits are valuable. Is there anything? No, there's nothing that all 3 of them love, unfortunately. Okay, well, we'll work on it. So, if we're thinking about pickled goods, at some point we're going to need a container for the pickled goods. So the water skins are definitely interesting. I guess pottery works for that too, right? And then we get incense, and smokehouse is actually maybe great. Yeah, the smokehouse seems great. A source of incense is definitely worth having. Leisure and luxury. So this is education, religion. Yeah, not a lot of overlapping service needs. Education is more needed than everything else. The tavern's cool because of Gleeman's Tales, certainly, but I'm not too stressed about that. Let's, I guess, grab an herb garden, because right now we have no farms. And then the cooperage. What does tea even do? Okay, tea is used for treatment. which is a need that the harpies have, but nobody else. Carpenter for tool production is maybe worth grabbing. Yeah, let's do that. That'll give us some good stuff. Or, you know, like, coats are useful, certainly. We do have two population groups who like that, but let's go this way. So I'm gonna need berries, which is herbalist. We can establish a stonecutter's camp early, which is cool. And then, like, in terms of glades, we have a couple of easy ones right here. Yeah, let's get our first woodcutter's camp up here. Do I want to run a second one right away? We have 13 bodies. Yeah, I think we can run a second one right away. Okay. Let's get all 3 of the beavers to work here. Harpy firekeepers. Oh, global carrying capacity is up because we have a harpy on the fire. Do we want that? I guess for right now, that's reasonable. Okay, we'll just assign some lizards to this one, I guess. Harpies gather food. I should probably take our cornerstone. 12 amber for every 50 ale produced is probably never going to be anything for us. Packs of trade goods are worth more when sold through trade routes or directly to traders. Maybe we try to make a vineyard town. We only have one. It's only the beavers that benefit from the need that wine fulfills. So it's not like amazing. But it is still a permanent resolve bonus. We should probably, like, produce some housing. So we have beaver houses right off the bat. Beaver houses are very hard to build. Or they're not hard to build, they're expensive. Expensive to build. I think I would rather do the glade event because parts and bodies. Plus, I'm sure we'll find one, right? Lizard resolve above 10 for 30 seconds is, like, pretty easy to do. I definitely don't want to give away 10 planks. I want to get 10 planks, but then I want to use all those planks. Beavers to 18 resolve. Or deliver 5 packs of crops. 18 is really not that hard to hit. It might take us a while to get that one. So we'll make some shelters. So it would be 10 shelter for... I'm just going to put up enough shelter for everybody right now. We'll worry about getting the beavers their own specialized housing later. Okay, that leaves us with 2 people loose to build things, which is pretty good. It is nice that we don't have to spend a reputation choice on it, though. We'll get some pathing going on here. How much space do I want to leave in front of? It's like 1, 2, I guess like 1, 2, 3, 4. Sure. We'll have this be our initial setup at least. Okay. bunch of sea marrow and some fertile soil, so we can start farming right away. That's pretty grand. Let's maybe get that farm established. So it'll be an herb garden. Yeah. Oh, I didn't even think. I'm not even paying attention to the big shelter. Okay, so the big shelter. It's the size of 1.5 normal shelters. But it accommodates twice as many residents. It does cost planks, though, which is harsh. The herb garden also costs, or the farm also costs planks. So we're going to have to get our crude workstation up like really early. I'm just going to put it down here. We may move it later. But yeah, with two camps already running, we shouldn't have any problems with this stuff. Interesting. There's some paths and fences already here. And a trapper's camp, which we could dismantle. But yeah, let's, I guess, rebuild it. Is this cheaper than building a trapper's camp normally? It saves us a part. Yeah, that seems fine. Alright, y'all, get on this. We have no loose hands for a little bit here. That'll be just fine. We gotta cut away some more trees and stuff from the places that we're building stuff anyway. A rain punk drill. If we fix it, it will spawn some copper ore veins. Or if we just take some stone to it and break it down, we can get some tools out of it. Do we need copper? I have no idea. It's so hard to know. We have not made very much use of copper, ever. I think I'm probably just going to do this. But to wait until we have some people free, though. Alright, yeah, let's go ahead and knock this out while I'm thinking about it. Just get the stone over there and get it done. That completed a glade event, so there's some more bodies for us. Just gonna build a couple more little shelters. Yeah, I'm gonna need to move this thing. It's in a really inconvenient spot. I don't know that I want to be piercing too dangerous glades anyway yet. So why don't we move this over here, clean those up, and that'll give me a spot over here to build a little bit of housing. Path runs up this way and connects to the already extant path. Yeah. And we've got ourselves a reputation already. Yeah, I mean, the food overlaps with this crew are pickled goods and jerky. I guess biscuits and pie both overlap as well, so flour is still very useful. But a cellar gives us pickled goods and jerky and also wine, which we have a particular use for, given one of our cornerstones. So yeah, I think I like that. How many lizards do we have? We have 6 lizards. I think one of the woodcutter camps is all lizards, right? Yeah, let's free a couple from there so that we can put them to work over here trapping, which they love to do. Okay, there we go. This ought to be a reasonable start. please prioritize this. I know there's lots of roads to build and everything, but we do need to get our plank production online. Let's get some harpies in here. Crafting, I will not favor the harpies. Probably help if this house was built. Because we still have some people who are homeless. Okay, seems like everything's under control now, more or less. Discovered a small encampment of folks. I am inclined to just welcome them in. No, we'll do the slower approach here. So the only thing I believe the way that works is the only thing that's really made longer by only having one person working on it is the amount of time that it takes to run food to the to run the resources to the thing. Okay, I think we're gonna move this too. We're gonna move this over to here so that we can break through to that. Get ourselves a new cornerstone. +1 to wood production, but lose all stored fuel upon picking this cornerstone. This will disappear if you decide to unpause the game before choosing it. That's really cute. That's very smart. Hostility is reduced by 40 for every hearth upgraded to neighborhood. Well, we're definitely going to be pushing for this, probably pretty soon, actually. We're starting to have, like, enough housing around. So this would be 40. This would require us to sell 120 amber worth of goods to get to 40. I think I'm going to take Safe Haven, actually. The Stonecutter's camp has run out of deposits, and I think we don't have anything else for it to do. Oh, no, we discovered that sea marrow, right? So let's construct a path out here. Okay, newcomers. You know, planks are actually extremely welcome. Thank you very much for bringing all of these planks with you. And then, yeah, we should get this built up, right? So it already has 2 decorations within range of the hearth. The fences. Interesting. Can we grab those? And just bring them, like, bring them over here? Because first of all, there's an extra 1 that we can benefit from, which is neat. But secondly, we can then build another one of these here. And put up I am once again going to do a park here. And then for the other one, for the aesthetics upgrade, we could do like a flower bed, and there's no reason these have to all be one piece, right? Flower bed, and here's an anvil. It's a little eclectic. A lamp so that we can all see the beautiful plants. And another flower bed, probably. Or like a bush, like a decorative bush. There we go. Okay. Alright, everything's getting properly built up. We don't have a specialized farming population this time around. That'll get everyone housed. No, it will not. Okay, let's grab a couple of new things here. 4 trade routes and value of goods sold produce 50 wood is obviously pretty easy. Deliver 8 packs of building materials. Building materials are made out of, they're made out of planks. So this is expensive. It does give us Beaver Clan support though, which is, I think, pretty meaningful. This one gives us 15 amber, which is a nice boost early on. I think I'm going to take this. Perhaps that's foolish. 2 additional lizards with each pack of newcomers and bonus jerky production. I do like that. And this doesn't seem all that hard to get. Alright, we care quite a lot about resolve, but that's always true. Alright, a little bit of eclectic design there. And there we go. That's a hearth. Hostility is reduced. Okay, so what is next? What is the next most important thing? We actually have Lizard Resolve running already, but we probably want to get our smokehouse and our cellar running, because we can have a lot of good stuff coming in. I like this glade over here as a place to put stuff like this, because it's really close to the warehouse, but we can still get it outside of hearth range. So let's think about like a smokehouse here, and we're gonna want mushroom gathering and trapping down here at some point. The mushroom gathering is an herbalist thing, right? Yeah, we should probably make that happen. That's a pretty small camp. I want to make sure I have room for the cellar as well. But I guess the cellar is quite a small building. Yeah, and then we'll get our herbalist camp with a space between them, and we'll path it like that. Okay. And Lizard Clan Resolve is done. So at this point, I'm going to start building beaver housing. I think we have the resources to make a couple of beaver houses pretty cheaply. Oh, I wish I had built this in a slightly different location. I mean, I can build it in a slightly different location. It's fine. Build our beaver house right there. Okay. Porridge is not a preferred food for any of our current population. The press allows us access to oil and flour. We don't have a source of flour. Yeah, okay, I like that. And when these 2 houses get built, it'll open up enough normal housing that will cover whatever. Okay. That should be pretty good for our beaver resolve. It should be easy for us to push this. In fact, we can favor them for a moment here at the beginning of the drizzle, and get them pushed over very easily. Okay. That, of course, makes me want to build more beaver housing. Why did I put it over here? I don't know if I actually want to block off the road, you know? And then I'm going to unfavor them because we're not pushing them anywhere near their blue threshold. So then if we can get the lizards up to resting at 11, we can finish happy lizards as well quite easily. You know what else I should do is I should build a trading post. Okay, do we want to improve one of the camp types? I can come back to this, right? I don't need to make this choice now. All right, we've discovered a small encampment. I might send these folks back to the Citadel. I don't know how many people we need in total, but I feel like we're doing okay on population right now, and I would maybe like to get some amber right before we are talking about building a new trader. Yeah, so why don't y'all go do that? And it might be time to break through to a dangerous glade. Give ourselves some opportunities to have some cool things happen. You also should be moved. I'm just going to move this like way back into here. Not trying to break into two dangerous glades at the same time, probably. And like I was saying, we should absolutely build a trading post. I guess there's space over here, right? Oh, geez, just barely. Things are a little cramped. I might need to remove more trees that I have. Not all buildings can be moved after they're placed, and I think the trading post is one of the ones that can't. Yeah, that's not really hearth space. That's fine. That's not cannibalizing anything. Could somebody finish building this, please? This will help with the resolve, because then there'll be room for everybody to live. Ah, that didn't climb them out of the zeros, actually. It's a little worrying. Well, we're gonna have advanced needs being met pretty soon with the pickled goods and the jerky and whatnot. What have we discovered here? A harmony spirit altar. That seems important. An old altar found in the wilds. The ancient language carved into the stone proclaims, light a fire at the altar to gain the blessing of the spirit of harmony. I'm into that. If we don't do it, chaos. That's a lot of chaos. So do we have the resources necessary? We have a ton of resin, actually. And we should have amber, or if we don't have the amber, we'll have it real soon because of the choice I made over at the other thing. Where is my amber? Okay, yeah, we have 11 amber on hand. So yeah, we can just calm the spirits. Each unique service building adds 2 to global resolve, and this counts as 9 harmony decorations. Not that that matters. But the extra resolve will be cool. Yeah, let us calm the spirits. Get some lizards on that. That should get dealt with real soon. We have a great big cache of goods here that has some cool stuff in it, but we probably will just hold on to it to send it to the Citadel. And we've also discovered a press. That's kind of a bummer. We really don't need a press because, like, we already spent a reputation point on being able to acquire to work with presses. What we did not discover are any large deposits here that we would need an upgraded interaction building for. Where is my stonecutter's camp? I think I'm gonna move this. It's really awkward. This woodcutter's camp is in like a really annoying spot. Alright, I'm gonna move it to like here. So that we can move this over to here. Okay, that way we can claim all of that. We have another farm over here is also a thing I'm thinking. So I want to get the herb garden established. We've discovered a lot of farms really quickly. This might be too many herbs. We may not even be able to make use of all of these herbs. Okay, so we can't increase the size of our trapper camp, which is what we would need to interact with the only large resource node that we discovered here. Yeah, we already the stonecutter camp already can do large nodes, so that's all right. Well, whatever. I'm going to continue holding on to this. Holding on to this option here. That's a bummer. We lost a harpy who was actually doing important stuff.
Hello.
What's up, Jorg? So we need to sell 10 value worth of trade goods here. Or, you know, eventually. We don't need to do it here. We don't have a ton of stuff that I'm willing to spare. We might take it easy on this one. Oh, you know, we have a lot of sea marrow, actually. And sea marrow is pretty valuable. 0.31 is real good. So, what do I want from you? I guess just amber. Ooh, I would really love that. Let's see if we can get that going. That, unfortunately, is going to require us to acquire 17 amber. So I guess I'm giving him all of my sea marrow. And then also a little bit of something else. That's fine. We're getting more. Okay, so we did that. We don't need to have amber on hand, so I can just go ahead and buy this. I like that one a whole lot. Okay, we still need to establish a bunch of trade routes. We'll get there. Woodcutter camp production is really fast. Newcomers arrive more quickly. Or villagers with the leisure need fulfilled. That's pretty whatever. I'm taking a high quality of reinforced axes here. All right. So we need a source of packs of provisions. Right now, the only thing we have left is the makeshift post. So, or the only thing we have that does that is the makeshift post. So I guess we're building a makeshift post. Yeah, always a bummer to lose people. Okay, we are definitely in a place where, ooh, yeah. Hell yeah, bunch of planks. I'll take that. And a little bit more housing. Can just go along the row here. Yeah, what do I want to do with this? I mean, I guess I'd rather build the press that already... I'd rather rebuild the press that already exists than start a new one, but we don't really need it. Okay, I need fabric. What do we have fabric-wise? We have some plant fiber. And we can certainly make brick. Yeah, we're gonna need brick too. Alright, let's get these two working on that stuff. I don't think we need any other packs right now. We just need some of this. Yeah, packs of provisions. Just put some berries in a lunchbox and let's get ready to make that thing work. Over here, we have another farm. I'm hoping that this actually applies every 10 roots produced. So it doesn't say how. It's not like they have to be gathered from the wild. I'm hoping that that will work with the farms. Okay, more sea marrow. Pretty handy. Stuff is very good trade value. At least to that guy it is. Alright, new orders available. Have 8 harpies fulfill their need for jerky. We are actually working on this already. Bundle of scrolls. We'll probably find use for them. And need for treatment fulfilled. Or Lizard Resolve 20 is a little trickier because their base value is so much below that. But I guess I like that better than the treatment need. Okay, we got this thing turned around, which is nice. Obviously, we'll have to build some service buildings. Okay, so all good resource nodes. I think we're ready to break into like another large camp. I'm gonna let this stay put and clean up the trees a little bit. We can reach this. A large glade, I mean. We can reach this from here, so that'll give us that. Starting to get some stuff online, but also I always gotta be moving things. It's a single node there. I guess this is a slightly more efficient position. Oh, but you've already got that. Yeah, I probably didn't need to produce a second one of these. What I needed to do was just like be patient. We can, I suppose, run a path out here. All right, once that tree is down, the path will extend right there. Okay, so I would like to produce all of these things. However, right now we have some pottery on hand and no production of that kind of stuff. Let's see here. We can... Ooh. Lizards are really good at working in the smokehouse. So lizards can produce the pottery for that. And I'm going to turn off incense production. I think we're going to get a fair amount of free incense. We don't currently have insect or meat income. That's a problem. But we do have places where we can get meat income. Yeah. So I think I'm going to move this down to here for the moment. Let's try to focus on meat gathering. So yeah, as far as jerky goes, we will leave you in meat mode. And then if you're going to pickle something, it probably needs to be roots. And berry wine is really the only thing that makes any sense. But right now, let's not spend pottery on wine. Right now, let's focus on these. We'll try to get most of our incense from the other thing. Is that working? So far, we do not have any incense. So the answer might be no. That might not be working. All right, let's run some trade routes. Wow, that's pretty valuable. And I guess we'll do this too. We don't necessarily have any other use for the copper. Okay, so hopefully we can start getting people's food needs met, which should enable us to get Lizard Resolve up. And it should finish this as well. We need to get Lizard Resolve to like 15 standings so that we can push it up to 20. That's a bit. It's a bit from here. So I still have no idea what I need from this. It's definitely not the distillery. It's probably not the plantation. Yeah, I don't know. Well, we're about to break through to another dangerous glade. Maybe this will have a large deposit of one of those types, and it'll make our choice easy. We have a great big wood stockpile for trading, and then also we should have quite a lot of amber as well. Okay, jerky needs are being met, and that's got the harpies up above 0. Honestly, some harpy housing would be lovely. Okay, this is running. What have we here? Sell eggs. I don't want to sell tools for reasons that are probably pretty obvious. Yeah, I guess I'll wait. New cornerstone. Every glade event solved by making an empathy decision lowers hostility. Protected trade right now is not really worth anything. For every 10 completed trade routes, all houses have room for one more person. I don't think is all that relevant to us. Let's calm the forest. Oh, my harpy villagers thing is finished. So that gets us 3 more harpies, better berry production, and some scrolls. And I'm going to hold off on making decisions here, just until we're through this glade, to this glade. Gonna need another normal shelter, which I guess can go here. We actually are a little short on beavers right now, so I do think we'll take this, even though it does cause some housing stuff. And we hit one of our lizard things without even trying, which is great news. And that also means I can favor the lizards and probably push us over on this too. And I'm going to hold off on making reputation decisions until we pierce this. Oh, why is it falling? It got so high for just a minute there. 18's close. Very close. It seems like we might be a little bit too on the edge to actually be able to hold on to this. Apparently we don't all have housing. I miscounted somewhere. Oh, you know what? I need to build beaver houses. So right now we have enough specialized beaver housing for 6. So actually that was a bad build there. But it's fine. We'll do the specialized beaver housing here. We'll just add those on top of everything, and that way we're set for a while. And Sother the Ancient has come to visit for the first time. Additional +5 to resolve when under the effect of leisure. That's interesting. Only affects our beavers. Fuel consumption in all hearths is decreased, +25% to clearance duration. I don't actually know what that means. Yeah, that's curious. Well, we don't have anything in particular that we need to buy from this guy, and I think we'll just give him a bunch of packs of provisions. I need to hold on to at least 5. We are gathering incense now. It's firing. It's happening. I'll just take some amber. We don't even need very much. Yeah, we'll just do that and keep it moving. All right, please let Lizard Resolve stay up. Oh, the jerky is waning. More jerky, please. Are they having problems with being out of berries? They are, but we have herbs now coming in from the farms, so just make them out of those. This is still the tool thing. It is. Okay. We're almost done with this. Come on, Lizard Resolve. Stay high. The rain just ended. Don't. No. No. Why? Why? Yeah, that's a trapper. That's a trapper large node. Okay, well, whatever. We're just going to make some decisions here. Let's, I guess, take the herbalist's camp because we have lots of root farming already. We have herb farming too, though. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, what else? What do baths actually do? Villagers with low resolve leave town slower. That's something. Global production rate is 25% faster. Is certainly interesting. Lizard houses would be good as well. The clan hall lets us meet our need for religion. Also brawling, which is a thing that only the lizards are interested in. And then the bakery, which is certainly good. I'm gonna take the clan hall. You know, it's good to have a service building. And then we currently can't make coal. We currently can't make coats or barrels or tea. Everything this does is new for us. Yeah, coats are important. Okay, so definitely want to get that clan hall up and running. It is quite a large building. Okay, we can install one down here. And then once we're doing this, we may as well run that out. Okay. Hold on, I don't... This could just be a straight line. And then it runs very nicely right along the lines of the statue. I think that's very clean. Okay. So yeah, we'll get this going. We'll get our religion need met when we can. And for every unique luxury building, every unique service building, we're getting something, right? Yeah, 2 to global resolve, so that's a big deal. Oh, we also have to deal with this. This is going to be very, very good for us to deal with. So I think we're going to pay for it with parts because we are short tools again. Ain't that always the way? I'm going to unspecialize here for a second while we deal with that so that we don't lose any harpies to it. Okay. This herbalist camp needs new stuff to do. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I think we probably want to move this so that it is able to break down into that glade. Has this rolled over yet? It has. I will absolutely sell leather. Trapper's camp has no deposits nearby. That is very solvable. Once these trees are gone, we'll just build the road right up along the front of that. All right, new orders. Deliver 40 ale and have a tavern or complete 10 trade routes. We can make 10 trade routes happen. That shouldn't be a problem. And open glades. Yeah, this seems easy enough. This one's really good. It's a lot of deliveries, but it gives us 24 tools. I mean, those are not hard deliveries, right? Building materials, this is just like a shit ton of wood. And then this is like, you can make this out of, well, crops. Duh, I mean, like, we have farms. Crops are a thing we're not short on. Okay, that's getting dealt with. So we're probably gonna, yep, be on insect jerky forever. You know, you can use both though. Don't feel the need to be particular there. So we didn't pick up lizard housing in the end. There's so much stuff going on. What do I want to build next? Getting the cooperage up so that we can build coats probably makes sense next. How are we on advanced building materials? You know, honestly, we don't have much of a stock. Yep, for sure. Sell that. Oh, we are good on this. Okay, we're managing resolve pretty reasonably here. So I guess we'll have some people equipped on this. All camps double yield. And it seems pretty good. We could be running another farm up here and probably should be. We do have access to most things, actually. Yeah, I don't know how much I need any of this. This is like very efficient flour production and also packs of building materials, which we can already produce inefficiently. Yeah, you know what? Give me a rain mill, because maybe we can cut down on the number of planks we have to spend in order to get the packs of building materials we need. Have one of these up. Yeah, I will sell there. How are my packs of provisions going? Okay, we should have plenty more coming in. +1 beaver resolve for every 70 wine produced. We already have one of these, so that's really interesting. Just gain a ton of beaver resolve. I'm gonna favor lizards for a second here. Push us into blue territory and definitely finish this quest finally. Or this order, rather. Alright, let's focus y'all on some coat production. Yeah, we're going to be able to generate quite a lot of reputation via resolve here at this rate. Alright, I probably ought to have this farm going as well, but it feels like we're in a really good spot here. We're certainly not like desperate for anything. Okay. There we go. People can go and pick up the... I don't know if we have to go pick up the insects or if they just crawl right into the stockpile. We don't get a lot of copper bars. We also don't need a lot of copper bars. I guess I'm going to take this, which is going to necessitate the building of one more beaver house. And we are starting to run out of room a little bit. We also did our lizard thing, so that's more parts and more housing. You know, maybe this would be a good time to build one of those big shelters. Just barely in the hearth zone on a side road here. We might have to construct a second hearth pretty soon. So I don't need scrolls right now. We have such a random assortment of people working everywhere. I believe that is the only herbalist camp spot left at this point. Yeah. Okay, so let's unemploy you two. Okay, this is just producing coats. We're producing plenty of food needs all over the place. We have religion getting met right now. Okay. It would be cool to build another luxury building. If we had one. We don't, right? Yeah, it would be in this menu alongside the clan hall. Okay, that's fine. So this woodcutter's working on that. This woodcutter's kind of not doing anything. I'm gonna move this woodcutter down to the end of the road here. And we're gonna open both of these and then that probably. Okay, but for right now, everything's getting done. Eggs and a small abandoned cache. How much do we have in terms of tools? Okay, we have enough to run this at least. And, you know, education's valuable. Plus, it is another service building. And so it'll just be a bunch of resolve on its own. Yeah, sure, sell that. Do we have the stuff for this? Yeah, I mean, we have production of the stuff for this at the very least. All right, y'all are sitting idle for the moment. So yeah, this is a little bit better. The price for these at the makeshift post is 10 planks per two. So honestly, nope, we're zeroed out on fabric as well. Yeah, I might just need to build a second one of these. We need more planks and additional coats, even more coats. I think we can probably hold on to our amber here. This is not super amazing. Well, we can buy some fabric and planks. That's probably worth doing. I might buy all of your planks, actually, if that's cool with you. Yeah, I think that's reasonable. Sure, sell a little bit of meat. But yeah, we might also want another one of these. So let's get another crude workstation going just down the road from the existing crude workstation. I suppose I should rebuild this. I don't know that we necessarily even want to run it, but we should get it figured out. All right, it turns out we just need more stuff. Don't make pipes, please. All right, our final 2 orders. Have at least 16 harpies is done already. And fulfill the need for brawling and also deliver training gear. Yeah, we can do that probably. We already built the guild hall, so I'm gonna switch my favor here so we don't lose any harpies. All of a sudden, there's a great need for meat everywhere. Okay, harpy majority is clear. The other herbalist camp has run out of stuff. Not much we can do about that. Wow, Lizard Resolve is cratering. That's just, it's so many points. Okay. Yeah, oil, flour, and luxury goods is very whatever. We do need to pack up some crops, too. We don't currently have a... I don't know, we do have a makeshift post. I need y'all to maybe take it easy on that for a second and get some of this done. Every discovered forbidden glade lowers hostility. I mean, we are about to do that. We are about to pierce into one of those. Yeah, we'll do this. Sell berries, I guess. And we've met a trader. Some clay and some flax, which is extremely whatever. And a trader who has insect for every mushroom produced. Oh, just purchase a hostility reduction. Hell yeah. We're currently pretty good on jerky. I don't know that we need to buy anything else from him. I mean, I guess, like, honestly, more planks is going to be a good idea still. We're going through them remarkably quickly. Alright, we only have like 3 and a portion points of reputation to go. We're getting pretty close here. Here, we can favor harpies for a second and we'll be able to push some reputation out of that very easily. Alright, get both of those open. So we have a place where we can produce training gear already, don't we? Yep, training. I don't know what I mean. No, apparently not. Apparently I didn't actually take that. Well, I guess we're probably not getting that brawling one done then. That's fine. Alright, we do have some scrolls. I'm not sure why, but meeting the education need will be good. I don't really feel like we need to take on... Let's stop doing that. I don't really feel like we need to take on any more newcomers, probably. Packs of crops are getting put together. We did hit this threshold. Okay, smelter will make us trading gear. Brick we have. Yeah, brick we're good on. We should be able, I think, to get... Here, we can... Do we want to do biscuits? Are we making flour? Yeah, I don't know. If you can make that recipe run, go ahead and do it, I guess. Oh, we don't have any reeds, so we're going to make these out of boards as well. That's rough. Whatever. It is what it is. But yeah, I think we're going to be able to get like 2 points of reputation off of Harpy Resolve here. And then we're very close to export, and funding an outpost is almost finished as well. We're good. We're very clear here. I just need to wait for some packs to be produced. Yeah, and I see absolutely no reason to bring in newcomers. This was a lot of stuff. I feel like I built a lot of stuff I didn't actually need to build this time. But it's okay. We're doing cool stuff here. Oh hey, it's the petrified tree. I can heal a petrified tree. I got all of these herbs. Somebody get over here and heal this tree, please. That's worth half a point of reputation. And we broke through the scary glade at the same time. So we discovered a plantation and a fishman lighthouse. Once upon a time, there must have been a coast and a harbor here. Now this place is haunted by fishmen, and the waters have withdrawn. An ominous light is coming from the top of the lighthouse. It mesmerizes the settlement scouts, causing them to work 20% slower on glade events. And that's permanent. If you get that applied, it stays. And also impatience. If we merely cleanse the lighthouse, fishermen transform the sacred fire into a cold flame that increases hostility by 150 for every hearth in the settlement. But once it's cleansed, it serves as a source of sea marrow and also 16 harmony decorations. And that makes the queen impatient. She doesn't like that. She wanted us to burn the shit down, which would give us a bunch of resources. It's extremely whatever. Do we have 15 spare? Oh, we have like resin. We have resin all day. I'm not afraid of the queen's impatience. Yeah, you know what? I'm not taking... Hold on. We're not taking extra people on. What am I thinking? I guess we're taking extra people on. Here's 4 more people. Well, then one of you can help her out. And the rest of you can do whatever else. Mostly it is just be chill, I think. Wait for the packs of crops to be finished. The harpies sadly have fallen below the threshold. They were supposed to do the rest of that for us. Right, no, wait, these are the ones. Keep those ones on, turn these ones off. Everybody's resolve is fucked. Jeez. Alright, please, please, please just finish the crops. It's a very inconvenient tiny resource node. Okay, there we go. Yeah, some of those were pretty heavy, actually. My first real expedition. Feels a little judgmental. Alright, orders from the queen. Discover 80 total glades. Win a game with 2 dangerous glade events still active. Yeah, I guess I did do that. It's wild how many different things earn you meta XP in this game. But okay, so this should do a couple of things for us. First of all, it should reveal this thing, an ancient battleground. You start with 50 hostility points. You get a royal resupply as a special reward. And then also over here, the gambler. Select this to interact with it. It will disappear from the map after your next settlement. Okay. That's interesting. You stumble upon a rugged man wearing an old tattered cloak with the Viceroy's insignia on it, and yet he has no caravan with him. He smiles at you, clearly relieved to see another living soul in this unforgiving wilderness. But he isn't asking you for food or clothing. Instead, he offers you a game of chance. So we can bet. I can't bet seal fragments, so I guess we're going to do this. Win with the irresponsible gamble effect, 30% quicker impatience growth. If you succeed, you will gain 60 food stockpiles. Yo, we can do that. Oh, but I have to do the thing right here, right now. Well, I was going to build a... Okay. Can I have a second? Yeah, the event's still there. All right. I want to, like, spend my... Well, I want to spend some stuff in the city. I got to remember to hold on to 20 points. All right, that's enough XP to level up. So, the Explorer's Lodge. Brawling and education, that's interesting. A druid's hut. Lets you produce a variety of cool things. The ranch. Oh, is the ranch a farm? Meat and egg farming seems very useful. Even better roads than the ones I already don't build. A trade hub cornerstone that gives you reputation for selling goods at a better rate than the ones we have so far. Okay. Let's also grab this, and then woodpecker technique. 2 insects every time woodcutters cut down a tree during the storm. Interesting. That is a weird cornerstone. Alright, upgrades. So I probably actually shouldn't buy anything then, because we need to have the food stockpiles necessary to gamble. Okay, alright. Let's do it, friend. I think I can handle this. We're definitely not pulling up above Pioneer right now. So... bonus parts and a total of 10 people starting, plus some fancy food, versus 8 beavers. I think we're going to take 8 beavers. And this is a city, a gambling city. Welcome to Reno. The loveliest little settlement in this particular sort of weird mountain range area. And who's coming? What are we taking with us? I think I like starting with extra villagers enough to take it even when it is 2 points. And the extra stone, we're starting with a fair amount of bonus food here. And the beavers can solve the wood problem. Yeah, let's do it. We'll have a quick look at this. Obviously, we're not going to play this one here in this video because... Okay, so we have our irresponsible gamble, of course. We are gathering knowledge here in the marshlands. Gathering speed is increased by 10% for every 2 workers assigned to gathering camps. Nothing ever affects the woodcutters camp. Giant resource nodes can be found in Forbidden Glades. That's very fun. We have an inspiring view, which keeps workers going on break less often. And all buildings using fertile soil produce 50% more goods during drizzle. That's pretty cool. Upon discovering a glade during the storm... discovering a glade during the storm will decrease global resolve by 10 for 3 minutes. So pretty important we remember not to discover glades during the storm. And then this is not... Okay, it's 3 hostility. We're just going to try not to have 3 hostility. That's how we'll solve that problem. So, overall, this doesn't seem so bad. We have a lot of friendly glades and stuff. We probably want to try to push to a forbidden glade relatively quickly because of the giant resource nodes. So there's one over there. There's one over there. They're all pretty far away. Okay. Well, we can figure this out. I'm confident. I'm confident we can figure this out. So that is going to be it for us for right now. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm feeling really good about this track. I think we're going to make it to that seal. When you come back next time, I guess we'll see how much hubris I just indulged in. And we'll see you then.